Have you ever imagined how the pharmaceutical industry is making its attempt to produce a high quality medicines? What is their secret sauce by which that every medicine that comes out of an pharmaceutical industry is going to meet the purpose for which it is being made? And that is the formulation scientist in the pharmaceutical industry is applying a magic wand. Yes, what you heard is right. It's a magic wand for a pharmaceutical FR&D scientist, and that is called optimization. What is optimization and how it is useful for the pharmaceutical FR&D and what are its benefits is what we are going to learn in this video. Coming down, what exactly the pharmaceutical optimization? Before we get ahead into the concept of optimization, we got to really understand to certain ads which we have seen. The first and the foremost ad that I would like to recall to you is Three Roses. I think you might have heard a TV commercial advertising a Three Roses tea. They always insist that their tea is so good. Why? Because it contains three characters, that is, color, flavor, and consistency. So now we have to get to the point whether those three characters are really essential for a tea that is to be likable by the person who is going to take. Yes, there is no doubt in that. If somebody has been offered a tea, so most of the people like the color of the tea, they like the taste of the tea, and also the consistency. The taste is being produced by the consistency and the fragrance, which makes the person to be get attracted to have one more cup of a tea. And similarly, the color is also the same. Now, getting down to the concept called as optimization. If it is a tea, we got these three characters. We got these three characters. But what if it is a medicine that is going to save the life of a patient? What are those characteristics that a formulation scientist has to really understand so that he puts into this place and that gives you the best quality? I want to tell you the very definition of the optimization that we take care in pharmaceutical industry. What optimization is asking us is whatever the medicine that you are going to prepare, whatever the medicine that is coming out of the pharmaceutical industry, it has to be optimized. When you hear the word called optimize, it has to be as effective, as functional, as perfect. I repeat, as effective, as as functional, as functional, as perfect. What do you mean by that? When we look this effective, function, and perfect, let us come down to the word called perfect. When can you say something is perfect? What is this, when it is of good quality? When do you say it is a functional? When it is serving its purpose. That means it should be efficacious. And when do you consider it as effective? It has to not produce any other action than what it is intended for. That is nothing but a therapeutic action. So that means these three words is underlying three principles of the dosage form or the three principles of a medicine, that is quality, safety, and efficacy. Even these three things are being mandated by internet ICH, because ICH is so mandatory that every pharmaceutical industry should maintain these three characters. So that is what FR&D is going to mainly focus on. But how do they do? For a medicine to be perfect, for a medicine to be effective, for a medicine to be functional, Two things we need it. What are those? One is called what are those variables and what is the result. And in optimization terminology, we call it as variables and responses. I say variables is X and I say a responses are a Y. So that means when there is a relationship between X and Y, so there comes we can make a relationship. We can understand how for every change in X, how the Y is changing. We can really understand this concept. But when it comes to the but when it comes to the medicines, we don't have one X. We have many X. If it is a one factor that is influencing the quality of a medicine, probably we will be in a position to handle it. But there are many factors which influence the quality of the medicine, the safety of the medicine, and the effectiveness of the medicine. But now we are going to confine to the quality. What are those all factors? It can be one, it can be two, it can be three, it can be four. Let us take an example of a tablet. Most of us, when we are suffering with a fever, we take tablet. Or let us say like we all consume a crocin or like a paracetamol. How this paracetamol tablet is being made? Here we are not going to discuss about the process, how it is being made, but I'm going to tell you what are the factors that is influencing for a good pharmaceutical tablet. A tablet should have enough strength. That means the binder is very important. When a tablet is taken by the patient, it has to disintegrate in the body and it has to release the drug. That means disintegration is the and the step. And for a disintegration to take place, the tablet should have enough hardness. And also the tablet, before it is being reached to the customer, it should not be get damaged, the friability. Now here comes how many factors. We got the binder, we got the like friability, we got the hardness, we got disintegration. So these are all the factors. Now we have to compare which ingredient is responsible for which response. So that is how we are going to relate. In the next video, we are going to learn more in detail about this. Thank you.